Now, what I found is many photographers is their difficulty they have in creating value, not only in their work, but in creating a brand that carries value. Now, I believe that when people see value in a product, in a service, they're willing to pay. They're willing to invest. Now, I base my rationale on my own experience as a shopper for goods and services. Now, we're all shoppers. Every day, we're called to make a transaction of some kind. That's the sales process. We shouldn't be afraid of that. Even our kids try to sell us into buying a new bike or the latest smartphone. Hey, kids are great salespeople. They'll tell you why they need this gadget. Their life depends on it. They will insist until you cave in. I'm sure you've lived that kind of experience as a child or even as a parent. Now, let's look at the process. What comes first is the initial connection. Now, do you believe the person that's in front of her, that's facing you? It's an immediate reaction. The first 3 seconds will make or break the connection. Now, I love watching salespeople try to sell me something. They don't know I do sales training, and I'm evaluating every move to see if this person cares for my needs or his or her own pocket. I'll be honest, my body language speaks loud and clear, as if I'm going to go forward or not. And if I do, then I weigh the options, I look at the benefits of the service. I'd like to support that with a true story. I love stories. I'll never forget this young man at the Subaru dealership. He played the game the right way. This is a good story. As I walked in the dealership, now after the usual greetings, he asked me, "Why did you come to this Subaru dealership?" Well, I wanted to experience what an all-wheel drive car would do for me. Well, do you know why Subarus are different than any other all-wheel drive? No, not really. Well, let me show you. Now, he didn't go into too much technical stuff. They took a block of wood with 4 wheels on it and an engine, and he wanted to prove the point that the type of engine, the weight distribution had everything to do with the handling of the car. And then he invited me to do a test ride. So as we were driving along, he says, "Well, as you make this turn, sir, watch the handling, watch the weight distribution of the car. How do you feel?" "Oh, it feels pretty good." "Well, if you feel this way, if you feel this is a good fit for you, maybe let's go back to the office and we'll work out a deal that I'm sure will answer all of your needs." Well, no different than from any other salesperson, he showed me the options, what was available, if it was on stock or whatever. Nothing spectacular, except for the tone of respect. Now, he paid attention to all my reactions, and he adjusted accordingly. Now that led me to a sense of trust in the person in the dealership. And I'll be honest, he had me. Now, I've seen the worst and I've seen the best. He was among the best. Why? Because I saw value in the sales process. I saw value in the gentleman. I saw value in the whole package, not just the car. This person honestly cared for me. He offered me logical solutions to my needs, mine. Then, as an extension of that feeling of security, I imagined that everybody else, all the staff members in this dealership, had the same attitude. I did lease the car from this dealership. As a matter of fact, after the deal was done, I went to the sales manager's office to express my gratitude towards this young man. I told the manager that if he ever fired him, it would be a great mistake. I also told the young man that he was very good. True story. Now, how do your potential clients feel when they first come to you? Are you the one to jump right to the pricing? Huge mistake. Now, making that strong connection first is your priority. That's where the sense of value takes root. Listening to the potential client's needs starts with the right questions. Here's a question to you. How do you show value? Take a moment to analyze your last sales call. Now, do you feel that you've given the client your full attention, or did you just spill out your pricing information? Be honest with yourself, because the next sales depends on that. If this is the first video that you view from me, then you know what I stand for. The highest level of value possible. If you're a regular follower of this Facebook group, now you'll see that I never lose focus on the importance of value in photography because of one simple reason. This is what will take us, photographer, from surviving to prospering in this industry. You probably want to know more, so I invite you to join the Photo Coach community through this Facebook open group. Become part of the solution to the problem of the loss of perception of value in photography. And I promise together we'll find ways to modify our approach, and we'll gain qualified clients who will be thrilled to invest in your creativity and skills. Now just click on the bottom below and participate regularly to this group, because as a group, constantly we will make progress. My name is Amyot, and I lead the team of experts in the Photo Coach community. Now don't forget to share this message with your own network of dedicated photographers. Have a good one.